Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. Welcome to your Lion's Gate activation, the 8-8 gateway here. You actually had two of the gateway cards that came out. You have the Chamber of the Violet Flame. When you receive this card, know that the Violet Flame transformation has been brought to you by your angels and your guides, and they are encouraging you to see yourself in a space of radical transformation. The South Node is currently in Libra. It's getting ready to move into your sign. It'll be there in a year and a half. And the more that you spend in this year and a half when it's in this energy here of releasing and letting things go to clear away things, the violet flame transforms fear into love. And so you have another card that is about that, this other gateway card here of the base chakra, the inner earth that is called here. And the inner earth here says strength and security and laying a foundation. And so as you release fear, there's two energies. There's fear and there's love. And so creating a foundation of love in your life and letting the fear go is going to put you on really solid footing for when you get to that South Node moving through your sign, and it's releasing things out of your life that don't serve you, and you'll be okay with that because you will have this foundation from which to build, this foundation of love and safety and security. You're becoming fully aware of what you need in order to feel safe and fulfilled on this planet. It is a part of the divine plan for you to be incarnated at this time, and you may sometimes feel unstable or that you've lost your way, but you are building momentum to be where you are today, and you are in a space where you can build powerful foundations, where you can lay out exactly what you need and what you need to be and what you need to do and to flourish and grow. And so I want to encourage you, very strongly encourage you, to step through this gateway and use this energy that is happening right now to create. You've got Mars in your sign right now. You've got Mercury. Mercury is going to enter its shadow. It's going to enter shadow at 23 degrees on the 4th of August, and it's going to back all the way back to 8 degrees, stationing retrograde. I'm sorry, it's at 8 degrees. It's going to move forward to 23 degrees, and then on the 23rd, it's going to actually station retrograde and start going through this review and revising process, right? Oh my God. And so you are being asked to right now open yourself up to receiving what you need to lay the foundation. And there's a clarity that comes in with this. There's a need to be very clear about what it is that you want and what it is that you need, and making space for that. Overall energy is chop wood. This card has shown up a lot this week. Chopping wood is about doing what you need to do. Do the stuff that has to happen. Do the work that we got to show up for ourselves on the daily. But with Mars in your sign, of course you're doing the work. Doesn't leave your sign until the 28th of this month. So there's a lot going on there with the need to lay the foundation. I feel like it's digging the trenches, right, and pouring the concrete, making sure everything is level and solid, and preparing to release and let go of what doesn't work in your life. And the more work that you let go of now, the more things you release from your life now that you don't need, the more you have the opportunities to use this energy as this going through your sign, coming up here to really feels very cleansing and healing. So look, you have the card of volunteer. So part of this is an opportunity, and you have this card here of exchanging gifts as energy to anchor into. And so I think they really go together. I think there's something about you putting energy and effort into something that's important to you, giving of your time and energy or your knowledge, your wisdom, mentoring. Volunteering is a gift you give to the universe. It does help others on their way in some way or the other, but when you give to the universe, it's called exchanging gifts because they always give back. And so if you give, let's say you give $1 worth of energy, okay, that's just using an example, you'll get back 10. It's always 10 times whatever you put in. And so if there's part of this laying of this foundation that you're creating is creating a very strong and secure relationship with the universe in which you give freely of yourself in service, right? You are service oriented, but doing it in a way that you do it without feeling obligated. You do it because it brings joy to you to do the thing. You have the card of motivation. That's because you have Mars in your sign right now. Mars is motivation when he's in Virgo. That is amazing energy. So, what is the key to your situation? You have the card of the soulmates. There is a connecting in that you have going on right now. Be open to receiving a partnership. This does not necessarily mean a romantic partnership, although they're covered with all these little hearts here. So it could be. But, you know, you could already be, already have found that person. Maybe it's a leveling up in that relationship. Maybe it's the right person, being in the right place at the right time with the right person that helps you to figure out what it is you're going to do next. It gives you the key that unlocks a door that you need to step through. So it could be that kind of a soulmate. A soulmate, we come in, we travel through lifetimes in these soul families, and we show up in different ways for each other. And this one, though, has a very positive energy because here we have the soulmate, and here we have the leg up, which feels like more of that soulmate energy. And so I feel like Spirit is carrying you forward by putting something in the right space for you right now. And I think somehow you meet through volunteering in some aspect that situation that you either get the information you need, you get a building block of some sort. I'm surprised we don't have building blocks here because that's what it feels like. You have the card of metamorphosis. I have been waiting for this card. Yeah, I only have one sign left to go, and I thought this card for sure would show up a lot. It hasn't, but it did for you. This is a time of great transformation right now when we step through this gateway. And metamorphosis is, you know, it is, again, we have this energy of like soulmates coming together, heart to heart, their wings up, looks like a mating dance. You have some kind of a relationship that's transcending something. How do you transform the situation? You do the things that you like to do, because we have the card of fate here. So when the card of the fates show up and how you transform the situation, that means being in the right place at the right time with the right people. And so when you do the things you love, when you do the things that interest you, when you put yourself out there, okay, you're probably sitting at home, you're unlikely to meet your soulmate unless your soulmate happens to be maybe the pizza delivery guy, right? So you got to put yourself out there. You got to go and do things in order to create income opportunities or, you know, romantic relationships or even friendship groups, right? And with these things, you have to, sitting at home is not going to get it done, right? So in the area of resources, you have the card of yin, which means to be open to receiving. So I can see here, we've got the fates here and how you transform the situation. We have serendipity, being in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right opportunities. There's something going on here, and it is about community, because the obstacle here has been the community. And so if things feel stagnant and stuck in your life, if you feel like things are frozen in time, because we also have the ghost lands, which got this clock that's frozen, but it also has the zodiac and everything going on. And so it's about the big cycles. And if you feel like things have been frozen in time, when the caterpillar is in the cocoon and it's dissolving and it's reconfiguring and all that stuff that goes on inside of there, it kind of feels a little frozen in time, right? Nothing's happening. It's in its little cocoon, but lots of things are happening. And so I feel like there's a big opportunity showing up for you, and you're being asked to show up for the opportunity, because the action to take is co-create. This is knowledge and wisdom. This is the opportunity here, and the cheetah always says to go the distance. Oh my God, I've never noticed that before. And right here, there is two entities that are dancing together in that statue, in that pillar that's carved in. Literally never seen that before. I've had this deck forever, and I'm seeing things today I've never seen. It's a dance. Dancing with the universe, you're dancing with the cycles, you're dancing with timing, and an opportunity to really dance with someone else to create that thing. that thing that feels safe and secure. And so part of this is the forgiveness, the releasing, the letting the go of the things that didn't work for you before. Oh my God, literally you don't have to do anything except put yourself out there a little. Go and do the things you want to do. Go and do the things you want to do. Do the things you enjoy so that you meet people and opportunities that also enjoy doing the same things. Okay? This isn't where you go to some place because it's a target-rich environment if it's not something you would ever do normally. Right? Like, if you hate riding a motorcycle, do not go and show up at the motorcycle bar. Okay? And be realistic about what you really want to do, because you have here being in flow. I am in flow with the universe. You have the fates. You have this Ghostland card that says that things are working on in divine timing, so trust it. You have the card of serendipity. And I can tell you're like, but I want things to happen now, because the card of peace is where the anxiety is. That just means that you're like, but when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Well, I think it's happening right now. It's happening right now. So what do you need to do? You need to do the daily activities of life. Pay attention to the details of your life. Do the things you need to do. And then I would just add in one thing, volunteering. But volunteer for something you're actually passionate about, you actually care about. Don't volunteer just to volunteer. Volunteer because it means something to you. Because that's how you're going to find someone who resonates on the same frequency you do, whether it's a business partner that's coming in, or a good friend that's coming in, or a romantic situation. But whatever it is, it's about you putting yourself in the right place with the right people. The right people are going to resonate with the things that are important to you. And just allow yourself to be carried along. Wow. Virgo, some of these readings have gone like 25, 30 minutes, I swear to you. Yours is so clearly laid out. And I think it's because you don't actually have to do anything except forgive yourself and forgive others. Anything that's stressing you out about yourself or others, throw that energy into the violet flame and watch it turn into golden, white, diamondy light. And then lay a foundation by doing the things that bring you joy. If you want to build a castle of joy, the foundation needs to come from joy. Oh, that's an interesting thing. I like that. I'll have to go back and listen to that and write it down. Oh, that is really cool. Okay, so yes. So, lay your foundation of joy so that you can build the castle that is grounded in joy. Oh my God, I love that. All right, you guys take really good care of yourselves. I'm on Facebook every day. I really get into the astrology over there. I'd love to see you. We're working with Venus right now. She moves through Leo. You know, I do readings. I don't know with this energy that that's something you need, but if you feel you do, I do them, and I do them very reasonably priced, because when I was starting out on my journey, I could have really used something that I could afford. And sometimes I paid more than I thought I could afford, but the money always showed up later. So I made it, but I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for people to get the information they need. Lots of free stuff, though, on Facebook. Lots of free stuff here on YouTube. All right? You guys take really good care. You want to change your world? Help to change the world. All right? Talk to you guys soon.